Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, and we are in the kitchen with Snapdaddies. Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We are in the kitchen, and we decided to pull Kaylin back in because, after all, she is a chef, right?
I mean, food is fuel, and if it tastes really good, that makes it extra better.
Right. She's going to do some stirring and making some stuff for us. We have Kevin here with Snapdaddies. How are you, Kevin?
Good. How are you?
I am doing so great.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're a locally owned Utah company. How does it feel to be part of the Utah network of businesses?
We're really excited. You know, we started this company in 2011, and it's been growing like gangbusters. We have our product in 9 different states now, and
wow.
Last time we were here, I think we were in 19 grocery stores.
No kidding.
Got great support here in town. The market place carries our stuff, and Fresh Market and Days Market, they all do a fantastic job for us. So support your local guys.
Excellent. Well, Kaylin, if you joined us in the earlier hour, she is one of the athletes featured in No Turning Back this weekend, the Warren Miller film. And not only is she, a great skier, but she can whip up some eggs, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna make some scrambled eggs.
So we decided to pull her in for that. So is this the first part of what we're making, or as part of our breakfast, right?
This is our breakfast. Well, what we're doing today is we're making barbecue breakfast burritos. So we've got a lot of different local companies, and I emphasize local companies. So we've got Mendoza salsa. We're going to top our burritos off. We've got Colosimo sausage, which we've already cooked up, which is really good.
That's what we could smell during the news rundown.
That's
rough. That was tough, Kevin. I'm telling you, I almost got up and came over here and started eating that.
Got some Mountain View mushrooms, and we got to wash it down with OJ Plus, Heber Valley cheese, Don Julio tortillas. So everything's local, really.
How you doing, Kaylin?
So how you doing over here?
When you said I was helping, there was a little trepidation because I'm not the best cook, but when you said that I was in charge of scrambled eggs, I was like, okay, I got
this.
You
can handle
She's like, I got this.
So what we're doing is we're making scrambled eggs over here.
Look at us fancy doing it with one hand. I've always tried to do that, and it always goes terribly awry.
I've never tried to do it. I can't do it at all.
That's easy.
We'll leave that to Kevin.
So what we're doing is we're just scrambling some eggs, just really basic eggs, salt, pepper. We've already cooked our breakfast sausage, and this is just ground sausage, and we topped it with some Snapdaddy's barbecue sauce original. You've got some onions and mushrooms here that we sauteed for you earlier.
Yummy.
Because we know we were on a limited time basis. Heber Valley cheese. So what we're going to do is
that's Heber Valley cheese.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So Heber Valley cheese. Once we get these eggs done, Kaylin gets these eggs done. We're just waiting on
Kaylin, hurry up.
I know.
So once we get these eggs done,
you can't hurry a masterpiece.
Exactly.
This is true. It's an art for sure. So, well, we're going to put this all together after the commercial break. We can give the eggs more time to cook.
Yeah,
How about
absolutely. That sounds
and then we'll
perfect.
talk a little bit more about what Snapdaddy's has going on, as well as where you can pick up this yummy sauce.
Perfect.
And then a little bit about what's coming up for you guys. All that and more. Don't go away.
To my beef, the mash to my potato, the extra cheese on my burrito. You're the cream of the cream on my sweet little bang. You're the dish of the day. Now
And you are back on the Mountain Morning Show. Kaylin finally figured out how to do the eggs, right?
I may have had a little help.
She did a great job. What are you talking about?
Well, we're joined by Kevin Jones with Snapdaddies and athlete Kaylin Richardson. She's in the feature film this weekend. Warren Miller's No Turning Back, and she can cook as well. But we're going to have Kevin share with us how to really cook, right?
No, you guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thanks.
So what we're going to do, this segment is called Build Your Own.
Okay, build your own.
Yeah, so you got to build your own breakfast tortilla.
All right.
So we got a tortilla here, and I'll build the first one. Okay. So we got a breakfast tortilla. We're going to put a little scoop of eggs in here.
So you're building mine right now?
Sure, why not?
She's getting off easy here.
So we put eggs in here. What we have here is, like I said, Colosimo sausage with our regular barbecue sauce. Now remember, all of our barbecue sauce has no MSG, no gluten, no high fructose corn syrup. We don't say it too loud. It tastes good, and it's almost good for you.
I love the names of your barbecue sauces.
That looks.
You're
the master.
You
just do what you do.
You like onions and mushrooms?
I love everything.
Okay, perfect.
There really is nothing. Well, there are things I won't eat. I shouldn't say that, but I love food.
Okay, we're going to take a little bit of cheese, pardon the fingers.
No,
now,
great.
we're going to put a little bit of Mendoza salsa on top.
Yummy. Tell me a little bit about Mendoza.
Mendoza is a local company, and this stuff is fantastic. It's available, I believe, in the marketplace and also at Harmon's. And I think it's in days. Not sure.
Very
But
good.
that's it. Fantastic
smells
product.
good.
Doesn't that smell good?
Maybe we could.
Then we're just going to wrap this
get out
up
of there.
and say, bon appetit. There you go.
Is it okay to take a bite right now?
Absolutely,
Yes, take a bite.
sure.
Let us
Take
know
a
how
bite.
it goes. Well, while you're
So
doing
go
that,
ahead.
I'm going to make one too. How
So
is
we got
it?
3 different flavors of Snapdaddies. We got Sweet Kisses, almost as sweet as your mama's. We got the original, we say it's so good you can slap your mama. But we don't recommend you do that.
It's got great spice and a little sweetness. I'm a sweetmeats fan,
Very good.
and this is amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
All
I
right.
didn't know that coming to PCTV today was gonna get me breakfast, but it's a good day.
We try to take care of everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Now,
great.
we also have another product, OJ Plus, and I understand they've been on your show before.
They have. They're wonderful.
They're also a Utah's own local product. And if you drink Monster or Rockstar, you gotta wash your burrito down with
I like
this.
how she just keeps on.
Because that's regular orange juice, but it's got
Here you
caffeine
go.
and
Try
vitamin
some
B
of
in
this
it.
while you're
Oh,
at it.
caffeine and vitamin B?
Absolutely.
So it's like a breakfast energy drink.
That's it.
A natural breakfast.
Exactly. So
This is your pre-trail run meal.
Exactly.
Because I know you were heading out there in a
I'm
sec.
gonna be going so fast and be like, this is amazing. It'll become my new ritual.
So you get the natural orange juice, you get some good Snapdaddy's barbecue sauce. Again, all these products are local. Colosimo
Excellent.
sausage.
Describe the difference between these various flavors. Because
So
you said the
the-
sweet kisses, then you have the original.
So the Sweet Kisses is actually really good on fish and chicken. Kids tend to
Oh.
love it. It's actually sweetened with fruit, not sugars or
No
syrups.
kidding.
Yeah. So again, all of our product has no MSG, no gluten, no high fructose corn syrup.
What about this one?
That's the slapping hot. We say it's like mama when she's mad. I say it's more like trying to win an argument with a woman.
Oh, okay.
And the reason for that is it starts out as a nice, pleasant conversation, but the more you push her, the hotter she gets. You just need to know when to walk away.
Oh my God.
In other words, you can taste your food in the
great.
beginning, but literally the more you eat, the hotter it gets.
Ooh.
Now,
That's
this
when
is,
it stays with you for like a couple hours afterwards.
yeah, but it's not a burning heat. It's like a really good flavor heat.
What about sweet kisses?
Now, Sweet Kisses, I think we just talked about that, but it's sweetened with fruits, not
for
sugars
the kids.
or syrup.
So
yeah,
you give sweet kisses to your kids.
absolutely.
That's
you
how they
slap-
came up with it.
You
So
slap other people.
this is the original. We say it's so good you can slap your mama. Now this is a traditional Texas style barbecue sauce, so it's a little smokier in flavor. That's what you had on your sausage this morning.
This is probably for me because I like it sweet.
You like sweet stuff? You look like a sweet kind of gal.
Smoke and mirrors.
So this is the original. It's a traditional Texas style, a little smokier in flavor, but there's no liquid smoke in it, so it makes it easier to digest.
Very
Won't leave you
good.
with a bitter aftertaste.
Well, let's bring Joe in here and he can make
Okay.
up a burrito for
All right,
himself
Joe,
because I
come
know
on.
he's been dying to try
Step
this.
in here.
Importantly, I want to
Joe.
protect this guy because he's saying some pretty things
he's
that getting
kinda
into
gutsy.
trouble.
Yeah, probably.
Two girls, I don't know. I'd be a little more careful.
Yeah,
If a man knows how to cook, it doesn't matter what he says.
really.
So true.
Gosh.
Cook me something good and
I
you
like
can
the
say
I like
whatever
the
you
sound of
want.
that.
Okay, so a little bit
at
of
this.
sausage here.
There
Can you
we
like
go.
add
Get
more
plenty of
sauce
that.
if you want? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I feel like you'd want to smother more of that on there, don't you think, Joe?
It's
The
pretty
sauce
good
is
on
pretty
there.
ideal.
Don't you think
Although
so?
I'm like Kaylin, I like the sweet kisses. I'm just gonna be honest. That's
do
my
like the
favorite.
name, though.
I eat a lot of that.
You know
Yeah.
I
what?
go through about a bottle a week.
A bottle a
Yeah,
week.
Yeah.
poor Joe. We got it. You know, we're like every good drug dealer.
Right?
First
The first couple were
hit-
free.
Yeah, the first hit's free, and then you end up paying for it the rest of your
Oh,
life. You know?
dear.
Yeah,
true.
he's
There you go.
he's got me
gonna
coming
try
back
it?
quite often. Go ahead, Chelsea.
this one's mine?
You
Okay.
go ahead.
That's yours.
Kaylin, how far? Are you going to eat that whole thing in
You
this
know
one
on morning
segment?
television when they take like the one courtesy bite? 'Cause
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know.
thank you so
Not you.
so good. I'm about halfway through mine
almost done.
because it's really delicious. I
that's
really
awesome.
encourage people to go out. I'm all about eating local and supporting local business, and this is real. Like, look at the satisfaction on my face.
Yeah, this is all local
very
products. So
Yeah,
what do you got?
all
You
this
just got
stuff's
free
local.
sponsorship from Kaylin Richardson.
Well, we appreciate it. We hope so.
I endorse it.
We can use all the
She
endorsements we
endorses this
can.
product.
It has the Kaylin stamp of approval.
Okay,
I don't know
good.
what that means, but it means something.
I think it's
pretty good.
highly
It's
regarded.
better than the
approval.
stamp of disapproval, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
true.
Highly regarded.
Well, Kevin, I want to know, as a local business,
Yeah.
and for the time you guys have been around, what advice would you give to others out there who are looking to start something that they're really passionate about and make it into their profession?
In the food business, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Go see a psychiatrist first, you know?
A lot of work, right?
It
You need
is.
to
It
be very
really is.
dedicated.
We
Yeah.
know he doesn't mean it because we know how much fun he has with
He
his
doesn't.
I
business.
do. I do have a great time. We were up here for Sundance last year. We went to the Emmys last year.
Right.
It's crazy the amount of doors that have opened over a stupid bottle of barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But for a bunch of rednecks that don't know anything other than how to make barbecue sauce, we're pretty happy and pretty, very, very blessed and very successful.
It's a
Well,
labor
you've
of
had
love.
some, well, yeah, exactly, and you've had some real great tastemakers out there that have liked your product,
Yeah.
like Kaylin, and especially, it's true because we got our endorsement.
Good.
But at the lounge last year, you
Oh,
had
yeah.
a lot of people who loved it, and that's
Yeah.
all it takes. A little bit of those people talking, and
Just takes
suddenly
one or
your
two
product
people.
takes off.
Yeah, it has. And like I said, we're in 9 states now and almost 500 different locations, and a bunch of restaurants and places use our stuff. And like I said, we've been very blessed. It's got great flavor. It's all, I don't want to say it's all natural, but it's
close as you're gonna get.
Yeah, it doesn't have
It's
any
a
of those
lot better than what
attitudes
you're
and stuff like
being
that.
fed out there.
Yeah. But what's nice about our sauce though is it's not overwhelming. It's the frosting on the cake.
Yeah.
It's one of those flavors that just keep lingering and lingering. You go, man, that's a little party in my mouth. I need to go get some more of that stuff.
The thing that I think, though, that separates you from everybody else is you guys do the right things. So not having high fructose corn syrup, that is huge. And
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you guys for that.
Thank you.
But the other part of it, too, doing the right things, is you guys always promote everybody else.
We do.
And that, I think, we see that here
like
today.
The salsa, the OJ.
Because you've helped out, if I recall, how many companies have you, look, be honest, and I know you don't want to talk about yourself, but how many have you helped?
Well, we've been in business now. We started in June of 2011, and we've counseled over 60 different businesses on how to get started.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's good karma.
And we've got
Exactly.
5 or 6 companies that were in absolutely no grocery stores. And if you know anything about the food business, it takes about 2 years, if you're good enough, to
Right.
get on a single grocery store shelf. And of those 5 companies, I think they average about 15, 20 different grocery stores now.
Wow.
I know that we originally started with Happy Monkey Hummus and Pop Art Gourmet Popcorn. I think you all know them.
Yep.
And the 3 of us shared a kitchen, a little teeny kitchen. And now between the 3 of us, I think we're in about 3,000 different locations. We've just blown up, all 3 of us. We've been very blessed. And it's part about paying it forward,
Yep.
helping people out. Those 60 companies, they come to me and they say, well, how much does this cost? That's pretty expensive.
Right.
Because one day I'm going to call you up and I'm going to say, hey, remember when you called me? I got a guy who needs your help, so help him.
That's awesome.
And that's,
That is
it's about
pretty great.
it's about
That's
paying it
neat.
forward.
Well,
Wonderful.
Snapdaddy's is awesome with that.
Thanks.
I know
I
you didn't want to
appreciate
talk
it.
about
I
that, but
don't.
I
I-
wanted to make
We
a point
need
of it
to hear
because
that.
it is
Right.
what makes Utah so special.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, Kevin,
Hey,
for
thanks
making
for having us
this yummy
on.
breakfast
Absolutely.
for us.
Good.
Oh,
Y'all
like you
enjoyed
said,
it?
it doesn't overpower, it enhances.
Good.
There you
Glad
go.
you like it.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for our In the Kitchen segment with Snapdaddies. Don't go away. We have much more coming up in a moment.
Thanks.